Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Hypermine Vanilla Server. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I am doing well. What are we doing? Well, we're over here at the witch farm perimeter, as we are wont to do, and as we have been for some time. And, well, I mean, we got plenty of projects here, so why leave? Of course, you might be bored with it, but we're going to change things up today. Instead of doing a farm here, we're going to turn our attention to the Nether. That's right, we're going to work on the Nether tunnel today. So let's get started. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We've been here plenty of times recently. We've got plenty of farms that we have gotten going. And yeah, it's time to turn our attention away from the overworld, even though we've got more to do. Okay, but we'll be back. Don't you worry. We're going to turn our attention to here. We've had plenty of people coming through the Nether portal, and you know, they're surprised when they get in here, but and it's a you know, it's a really good design for them to come in and see. But let me show you what they're encountering on this side of the Nether portal. Okay, so real quick, wait for all of that noise to finish up. Okay, so it's rather bland, right? Netherrack walls, stone brick floor. Yeah, overall it's very, just sterile and plain, and yeah, well, I mean, it works. Okay, so we don't have pigment hanging out or anything like that, so that's good, but we need to do something to it. We need to make it a little bit more friendly for people coming through. So I had an idea about that. So if you remember back some time ago, before we put in the Taurus and everything, Twinkles left us a gift prank around the witch farm. She built a witch head around it, which served as a wonderful dark room for the first iteration of that farm, and we kept it up. It was a great prank. I liked it, and I never repaid her for it because I thought it was a really good addition to the farm. And so I have, when I took everything down to put in the new design, I kept as much as I could of it. I might have lost some bits to falling down to the bedrock, but whatever. If we need some more, we will certainly bring it back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pay a little homage to that prank, and we are going to rebuild at least just the face right in front of the Nether portal. And so you'll have to go through, I don't know, we'll figure something out, but I'm going to build a face that matches kind of what Twinkles put. So when we come back, I'll try to put the screenshot from that time period up side by side, and you can let me know how it goes. But let me get off camera, get to building, and I'll bring you back in just a little bit. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, and I've done some work. You can see just a little bit of it right there in front of me, but I am withholding it till I feel ready. Are you ready? All right, let's just turn around here. Boom. What do you think? I am pretty happy with this. It turned out really well, and I think through the power of video editing, I'm going to turn off to the side here, and then we're going to bring up a screenshot, and you can tell me what you think. Did I match it pretty well? Now, it's not going to be the same. Let's just take a look here. Let's bring back the cursor, and I'm going to point out some things. On the original, Twinkles put in some wool for the cap and for the eyebrows, and some wool over here in the eyes, but we don't have to do that anymore. We have got a flame resistant material that gives a solid color now, and that is called concrete. And so that's what I did off camera. Took care of some additional concrete. Well, I had made a lot of extra concrete for the skeleton farm back in the day, or back a few episodes ago, and so I had some. I just used it. So there we go. Now I could have, I guess, knocked down the tunnel a little bit, and that way we could have gotten the full effect of that hat, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to leave it at this level right here. And so there you go. The hat kind of goes up into the roof, and I think I have managed to get all of the netherrack out from there. Yeah, and we'll see how far we go from that. But I did have to open up this room a lot so that we could get the full view. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. When you're coming down this hallway, it gives you a good idea. Oh, phone phone is making noises, and that's because my family is texting me. Anyway, so we're going to go this way, and you can see that it just opens up, and boom. All right, now let's take a look behind the nose here. We pop in there, and you go through the portal. So there we go, and we get the portal noises, and then what in the world? We've got all sorts of noises going on. We got too many phones back here. I need to work on my wife's phone. We just got our brand new one from the Black Friday sales. And yeah, so here we go. This, I've just covered this in, kind of hidden the nether rack. But our next order of business is going to be down over this way. So one of the things that I was doing while off camera, working on that, is kind of figuring out what I'm going to do on this thing. So originally the tunnel went here and then turned. Okay. But then I was thinking, you know, the tunnels on the rest of the nether hub don't quite work like that. There's a main hallway, and then everything else branches off of that. So these minor hallways get their own designs, but the main hallway has its own design. And so that's what we're going to be working on. So what I'm going to do is bring you over to Nimson's portal, or doorway, I guess, and kind of show you what he's been working on here. So he got a little bit started here. I think he is taking some cues from the purple hallway, which, can you see it there? Yeah, over there. You can't quite see the roof. I don't want to go over there either, but we're going to have a fancy design up on the roof. And then the way it goes is that each of these hallways has its own color scheme. And the color scheme here was chosen early on to be quartz. I don't have enough quartz to do this entire hallway, but I can use white concrete, and that's what we're going to do. So this is going to be colored, or the color accent is going to be white. And so we'll leave the quartz pillars there just because I don't want to change or redo the names here on the signs. But yeah, I'm going to go off camera and do this main hallway, and then we'll come back and figure out what to do for the witch farm. But I do have one more thing I want to do, and I'm going to give you a little hint as to what we're going to do. You see it? Yep, okay. We're going to go over to the wither killing station. I'll meet you over there. Well, I said I wasn't going to bring you down the purple hallway, and here we go. The wither killing station is down the purple hallway, and so we're going to go up here. See soap for instructions. I hope I know, or I hope I remember how to do this thing. It has been quite some time since we did one, and the main reason why we're doing it now is because we look at these advancements, and I think we've got a wither thing to do. Do we? I thought we did. Yeah. Summon the wither. Yeah, okay. So I've already done the beacon. Yeah. I'm not going to get to the rest of these anyway, but thankfully somebody has left a helpful, very helpful template here that we're going to be doing. So we'll hope to not have any problems here. So we go like that, and then out like, no, got too close, like that, and like that. We'll pick up the torch. And I've got a few of these to do. I've been hanging out over at the, what is it? Wither hunting grounds, and kind of expanding it. And so here we go. I'm going to take care of this guy. Oh my goodness, that is loud. I'm going to have to do some work on my editing off camera. Okay, so I've got a Smite 5 sword, I think. And this should take care of this guy. Yes, we are cheesing it, and you know, some people are probably just shaking their heads in disbelief. There we go. Okay, so took care of that. New recipes unlocked. Imagine that. Yep, so we can do Nether Star stuff. But I've got two more to do. I'm going to take care of those, and I will... I'll bring you back once I've got that tunnel done. All right. It's time for a little bit of a progress report. Let's come over here to this tunnel that, well, I left on last time. You can see we've got all of the netherrack completely covered. We've brought in the white concrete like I said I would do. And then one thing of note, I did push back this doorway a little bit. It was out here. The columns right here were out on this block. Pushed it back a couple just to make it seem as if it was inset into the wall rather than jutting out from the wall. So I think that worked out pretty well. It also helped me to avoid some strange things over on this side while trying to hide what was happening from the wall of the nether hub. So it looks like we've got a little bit of some problematic areas. We can just cover that over real quick. No problem whatsoever. Okay. And yep, fix that on camera. Excellent. Now, let's go on down and take a look at our next part of the project. And we'll take a look at some of the design features along the way. This is using what Nimson already put together for his tunnel right there. Now, what I need to do is come through and grab some of his banners or copies of banners and put them right here just so that people know that's what's going on there. Same thing over here as we come to the Hypermine one. I think Lapis has a banner, maybe not. We'll see. We can take a look at Hypermine and see if she's got some there, and we'll put the banners up right there. One complaint I do have about this tunnel is that it's rather bland. It's boring. There's no... I'm thinking maybe I need to come in with some columns along the way. If you've got any ideas about that, I'd love to hear your suggestions, but for now, I'm going to simmer on this one a bit, and if I come up with something, I will come back and take care of it. Right here, we got Condrick's hallway, and I'm going to leave his hallway to him, and then over here, like I said, we just extended the hallway that way. So over here, we need to start working on our tunnel over to the perimeter portal. And I've come up with a design in a creative testing world. I'm going to lay it out here for you. So what we need to do is bring in a little bit of this white concrete, because that is our major building palette over in the perimeters. White concrete and white glass. And then I also want to... Oh, we've got a server restart in 5 minutes, so hopefully we can lay this out in 5 minutes flat. So I want to give an indication that we are, the witch farm is the main thing over there, and so we need to make sure we just use some building blocks from what the witch farm produces. And so I'm bringing in some redstone there. We got no, it's not supposed to go there. We're going to use some sea lanterns, because why not, right? So we'll do sea lanterns there. We'll skip, what, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then the reason I'm doing that is because I like building on an odd. So you may vary in your building style. I like building on an odd. So yeah, there we go. And then I'm going to bring in some redstone blocks and then redstone lanterns. So that gives an indication that, hey, you can get this stuff down here at the perimeter. Now, I'm not going all out with the witch farm drops. We're not going to be showing glowstone or anything like that, because glowstone does not have a clean, modern look. So I'm not going to be putting that in here. We're going to bring some more of the concrete there, and then back here in the back. Okay, you may remember this design aesthetic or design piece from our skeleton farm. We've got some black concrete right here on the background, and then we're going to come in with some stone slabs, cover over the top like that and like that, just to give a little more visual interest, kind of add a few more layers to it, just to draw the eye along. So not a boring flat surface. We're going to add some layers to it, and there we go. So we've got the white concrete up here that, we use that a lot in the perimeter, if you remember. We also use a lot of white glass, white stained glass panes. And then on some of the things, especially inside the witch farm, we've got the what is it? Stone slabs, and it's kind of dark behind it. So this is kind of giving an indication that that's what we're doing. And then over here, we need to bring this across like so. And get that. And what actually, we're going to be going up one. Do I have any nether rack? Yes, I do. We can do that there. And then we'll go like so. All right. And then across the top, we're going to do that. And, you know, I really want to save my concrete. So we are going to kind of cheapen out on some of those blocks there. We're not going to hide any white concrete behind there because we do need to save what we've got. I'm tired of making concrete. So yeah. So we'll do that. And then over here, same deal. So what? 1, 2, 3. We'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then come down one like that. Yeah. Like that. Does it come out from that? Yeah, it comes out from that. Okay. And then over here, we'll just come in with some netherrack across the top. And we need some of that up there anyway. But what I want to do is show you what we've got for the roof. And we kind of have to jump for this. So not too shabby. We've managed to get the concept for this design. We've got a minute left. And hopefully I can get this done for you. And then we'll go. Nothing like having that as our timer just to say, hey, get this explained quickly. So there we go. That is the design I'm going to go with all the way down and on both sides and on the roof. So you can see that. And we've got kind of that idea of the circle, the torus, you know, in the main witch farm area. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to carry that on after we get done with the reset, and I'll bring you back once we're ready to finish up down in the main room down there. Well, I showed you one section that we were going to work on, and now I've gone ahead and taken care of all of the rest of the sections. So here we go. We're using a little bit of the idea from our skeleton grinder, but then also lots of white concrete, a little bit of quartz here, kind of tying in with our main hallway. Of course, this is not quartz. This is white concrete as well because it's a whole lot cheaper. But yeah, I really like this. And we've also got a little bit of an indication that we are going to a witch farm. You can get lots of glowstone and lots of redstone. So there we go. And it adds a decent amount of light. Those sea lanterns behind the scenes there, those don't actually put any light out into the world. They are blocked by those slabs. So we do have some lights up in the ceiling. And there we go. Now, our next and really our final phase is what happens when we get out here, okay? So let's go out here. Hopefully I don't meet anybody. Okay, yes. I've done a little bit of work off camera, and I took care of clearing out the room. I was going to shape it kind of like a round or sphere all the way up top, but then I just got thinking about it. It would be a lot less awkward if we just did a circle all the way around, and then we'll clear up to the bedrock where necessary. So probably right in here. So let's see, maybe we'll have glass going up almost to the nether rack, and then we'll have the white concrete right up there, kind of like we do in the perimeter. We've got white concrete, white glass, and then white concrete on the top as a border. So we're going to do that. And I figure it's been a while since we've done one of these, maybe a couple episodes, right? And so why not throw a little bit of a time lapse in? So let's roll the music and get started. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. I certainly enjoyed getting this final push done, and here we go. You can see the full design come to fruition here. It's a little bit of nether rack peeking out back there, and that tunnel right there goes over to Twinkle's place, goes between her jungle base and her extreme hills and llama farm over that way. So I've let her know that we've got this thing coming through here, but I'll let her know again so she can come see if I manage to get her handiwork moved over correctly. But that's going to be it for now. We have run out of time for today, but we've gotten a lot done. We got the nether tunnel over there done. We got this nether tunnel done, and then we've got a nice little area, nice receiving area here that highlights our witch face back here, and then the nether portal that's kind of hidden. And for the most part, we've hidden the nether rack, and I'm glad of that. If you notice any nether rack hanging out up here in the bedrock, do let me know, but I think I've gotten all that cleaned off or cleaned out between our time lapse and right now. But yeah, that's going to be it. We also took out a couple of withers, so action-packed time today. Let's turn around here and we'll bid adieu. So hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. I've certainly enjoyed putting this together and getting this project kind of wrapped up. So let me know what you think down in the description box below. If you haven't done so already, think about subscribing so you're up to date with everything going on the channel. If you enjoyed today's episode, think about hitting that like button. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next week. All right, bye-bye for now.